Good morning, everybody. Minister Antich, friends, Kalosourisite, and welcome to the 83rd Thessaloniki International Fair. Let me first offer a huge thank you to Simos and the rest of our partners at the American Hellenic Chamber of Commerce, as well as my good friends at the Atlantic Council, for convening this discussion today. This is the kickoff event following a year-long effort to prepare for the 2018 Thessaloniki International Fair. So I'll start with a huge sense of relief, but also Singharatiriya and congratulations to AmCham for the extraordinary work that they have done to highlight the role of American business in Greece today. Thank you very much, Simos. I also want to acknowledge here this morning the presence of 3 state legislators who come from the U.S. states of New York, Wyoming, and Rhode Island, reflecting our political engagement, but also the rich diaspora ties that strengthen our bilateral relationship. This forum is the first event in an extraordinary week of activities tied to the United States' role as the honored country at the Thessaloniki International Fair. And it seems appropriate that we begin the TIF program with a discussion about the regional energy landscape, as it relates so closely to many of the central themes, both in this year's fair and the growing role that Greece, and northern Greece in particular, is playing in American strategy for Europe. Northern Greece and this city has always been an important crossroads for Europe and the Mediterranean region, as evidenced by its rich demography, its amazing archaeology, and the fantastically diverse cuisine that makes so many people consider it Greece's culinary capital. This crossroads role is particularly true when we talk about energy resources. This importance is reflected in a second senior-level U.S. energy official to visit Greece this summer, in the person of Department of Energy Undersecretary Mark Menzies, who will provide his perspectives in a moment. A few weeks ago, we also hosted in Athens the State Department's Assistant Secretary for Energy Resources, Frank Fannin, who noted that Greece is a critical energy partner of the United States and a champion of European energy security, helping to deliver on our shared goal of deepening energy security through diversification of routes, sources, and supplies of energy. And I've found every time that I'm speaking in Greece on European energy security, whether it's next to European Commission Vice President Šefčovič or Bulgarian Minister Petkova, that U.S., European, and Greek policy all agree on this point. The role of northern Greece is especially evident when we look at the Southern Gas Corridor. This initiative, one of the most complex projects of its kind ever developed, is on the cusp of providing an alternative source of pipeline gas into Europe for the first time ever. And Greece, through its support for the Trans-Adriatic Pipeline, is playing a critical role in accomplishing this goal. Once operational, TAP has the potential to bolster Europe's wider energy security and enhance regional infrastructure all at once, while fulfilling Greece's goal of becoming an important regional energy hub. And it's no small thing that the largest segment of this pipeline, more than 550 kilometers, runs directly through this region. At the same time, Greece is taking steps to provide expanded options for liquefied natural gas into Greece, both through upgrades to the existing terminal at Revithoussa and the proposed new floating storage unit near Alexandroupoli, which is a U.S. government priority. These initiatives boost Greece's energy resilience, strengthen regional markets, and create new opportunities for business. They also help deliver on our shared goal of increased U.S. LNG exports to Europe, as highlighted in the recent Oval Office meeting between Presidents Trump and Juncker. Tied to real progress in stronger regional connections, including the Greece-Bulgaria interconnector and wider efforts to strengthen economic ties and cooperation throughout the region, Greece and its neighbors have the capacity to achieve real transformation of the energy landscape, with enormous benefits for citizens and businesses alike. In that regard, it's important that we have with us today Minister Antic and Minister Petkova, and I know both Minister Antovic, Minister Petkova, and my friend Minister Stathakis strongly remain committed to the goal of implementing the IGB pipeline as soon as possible. We're also very excited about possibilities in the petroleum sector, especially on the upstream side, with the recent approval of joint exploration in several areas, including off the coast of Crete by ExxonMobil with its partners Total and Hellenic Petroleum. And there's enormous value in Greece's expanding regional cooperation, whether through trilateral discussions with Cyprus and Israel or through deeper engagement with its Balkan neighbors, as we saw in the recent Quint discussions here in Thessaloniki. In that regard, I'm very glad that we also have with us here today my friend and colleague, Ambassador Kathleen Doherty from Cyprus, another reflection of the U.S. view of Greece as a key regional hub. I should also mention the importance of the many privatizations taking place in Greece right now in the energy sector. The recent successful sale of DESFA, forthcoming privatizations of the electrical and power generation systems, and the upcoming sale of the majority of Hellenic Petroleum, all offer a chance for new capital and innovation in Greece's energy sector, at a time when Greece is returning to growth and able to take advantage of a transforming global energy marketplace. So I'm very pleased that we have with us here today Department of Energy Undersecretary Mark Menzies to offer the Trump administration's perspective on wider energy policy. And over the course of the next few days, Undersecretary Menzies will have an opportunity to interact with many of you and learn more about what we view as a critical Greek role in the regional energy picture. So in closing, I would like to wish everybody a very successful TIF. Don't try to do too much too fast, but take advantage of the fantastic opportunities that we will see over the next 10 days or so to grow the U.S.-Greece trade and investment relationship. Thank you very much. Ευχαριστώ πολύ.